do you think that Maul will fight Darth Vader in a future film? Because in Star Wars Rebels Twilight Apprentice, Darth Maul says he cannot defeat Vader alone. He says it as if he knows from experience. Jesse, do we see this on the big screen, or do we get a story like this in comic book or novel form? Because I think that's a story that could be told. You want to see Vader and Maul go at it. It was, to me, I was freaking out when I saw them so close in that episode of Rebels that Sheep Happy's talking about.
Well, again, this kind of goes into, like, the last time we see Darth Maul in the Clone Wars cartoon is after he's fought with Darth Sidious, and Sidious is blasting him with lightning and basically torturing him. So there's a little bit of a time gap there. So we don't know what happened from that point to where he's referenced in the Ahsoka book. Obviously, he returns to cause trouble, more trouble.
Right.
And then, we get Rebels, and now we've got Solo into the factor there. So we know that, okay, at some point he obviously got away from Sidious.
And he gets in charge of all these crime syndicates.
Yes. So possibly, or because of that time, period in there, maybe there was some sort of interaction or even torture from Vader to Maul himself. I mean, considering that both Vader and Maul are, cybernetic,
It would be interesting. What I just posed to you about that possible Boba Fett movie where we get to see Maul get mutinied and it has to go into hiding? What if Vader is the cause of Maul having to hide in Rebels, right? Because when we pick him back up in Rebels, he's hiding there on Dathomir. Not like where we found him in Clone Wars where he's hiding and he's like this spider freak thing. He had to go into hiding again, and he fell from his supposed grace as leader of all these, of this crime syndicate. So I think it'd be interesting if you could have a thing where Maul tries to take down Vader to regain the trust and admiration of the Emperor, and then Vader is just too powerful and just beats Maul down, and he narrowly escapes. Somehow.
Extremely plausible. I mean, we know that Palpatine likes to throw some pretty wicked tests at Vader, assassination attempts.
It seems like almost every issue of the Star Wars comic is Emperor trying to kill Vader,
I mean, minus like the last, couple issues since we've been on Mon Cala and everything. But, for a while there, it was like, well, yeah, every other issue, it was some sort of like
test or
attempt to, on Vader. So... yeah, why not? I'd like to see it.
Well, what do you think about Chief Pappy's question? Because I think it's a tremendous one. Will we ever see Darth Maul and Darth Vader duel? That's a question that, I don't know, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, you never would have asked yourself. But by bringing Darth Maul back into the canon, back to life in Clone Wars, you open up so many possibilities. And the idea that Anakin, who becomes Vader, who was originally the Padawan of Qui-Gon Jinn, can go back to his killer and take him down. There's a way to make that poetic, I think. It's better articulated than what I just did, but I think it'd be really cool if you could have a Vader going against a Maul. I'm sure... Can't we make that happen in a video game? We need to make that happen in a video game.
It probably did.
Comment down below if you have an opinion on that question. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. You can watch other videos just like this one right now by checking out these videos on your screen. And by the way, thanks for checking out Beyond the Blast Doors.